Piggy, you better get to work on these eggs. There's 2 towers, you got a whole bowl, and 4 cartons.
Yep, I have a recipe for these. I'm gonna use these ones, but
I like birds, okay?
Thank you for that. But in this video, we're going to be making pickled eggs and beets, and it's a super simple recipe, and we really like making it. So I'm gonna go get the ingredients. For the recipe itself, you're only gonna need 8 eggs. I quintupled it, so we're gonna use 48.
Whoa.
We're also,
Let's get out of her way.
We're also going to need canned beets, and this is beets that we canned in 2022 that we grew in our garden. And Mom makes really good canned beets, so we're going to use these. And these. You're also going to need some sugar. And some white vinegar and cinnamon. If you want, you don't have to do the cinnamon. And you're going to need some water. And for supplies, you're going to need a big ball jar. We're going to use a 1/2 gallon that I put somewhere over here. And a pot. Our very first studio recorded single, Can't Catch the Wind, is coming out on streaming platforms everywhere, June 7th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And we are really excited about this one. It was very fun to make, and we even got to record it on a 1917 Steinway grand piano in a studio. So we're really excited about that, and if you want, you can pre-save using the Spotify link in the description, or you can also go to our music channel, which is Vineyard Chicks without the Homestead, and turn on notifications there so you get updated when it releases. We are super excited about it, and we can't wait for you guys to hear it. So we're going to start by hard boiling the eggs. And that one's pretty straightforward. You're just gonna put the eggs in the pot and then you're gonna boil them for a while until it's solid inside. Alright, so now we're gonna just put this on the stove. And we're just gonna let that boil, and once it boils, you're going to turn off the water and let it sit there for about 10 minutes before you can take it out, just to make sure it actually finished. So I guess we'll see you after that. The eggs are boiled, I peeled them, and I did a test run, and I'll show you that a little bit later. But now what you're going to do is you're going to take your vinegar, and then you're going to put that in a pot, and everything else is going to be boiled. So you got your vinegar, and then you have your sugar, your cinnamon, and then your beets. And then you're going to boil this and then let it simmer until the sugar is all dissolved. And now we're going to add the water. Just gonna lightly stir it a bit. And then you get to let this boil. So I forgot to say it earlier, but the single set of recipe that you didn't quintuple is for 8 eggs, and you're going to use 1 can of canned beets. I think this is 15 or so ounces. 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of white vinegar, 1/2 cup of water, and 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon if you want to use cinnamon. And then you just follow the same directions. And this recipe is for Miss Natasha at the Budget Preppers May It Last collaboration. And it is a super cool collaboration that basically goes through how you preserve food that you harvest or that you just want to save. And pickled beets are a great way to do that because eggs last longer hard boiled, and also you can just eat them as a side or as part of a meal. So here's the batch that we did a little bit before, and you can actually eat these as soon as 4 hours after you made them, or you can just let them chill in your fridge and pull them out as you need them. But it looks really pretty and it smells really good. So we really like the recipe, and it's super easy to do. Once this boils, you're just going to stir it, add the eggs in the jar, and I'll walk you through how to do that after it boils, but that's pretty much all there is to it. All right, so this is done boiling. The sugar has dissolved, so now we get to assemble the eggs. So first we're just gonna grab some beets. Probably a little more than that. I'm gonna put that at the bottom, and then we're gonna put some eggs in. I'm gonna shoot for like 5. And then we're just gonna continue layering. It's in my nose, it's a lot of vinegar. Not sure all of these are gonna fit. Alright, and then we're gonna pour some liquid in. Alright, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Again, you can wait like 4 hours and then eat it immediately, or you can keep it in the fridge and store. I'm gonna bring these over here. But this one's hot. But yeah, it looks pretty, and it's really easy to make, and it smells really good. So we highly recommend you make it. Let us know if you do in the comments. Enjoy. May It Last is an amazing collaboration that goes through all of May. Note the pun in the name. And it's just a really great collaboration. It's the second year Miss Natasha is running it, and there's some really cool things to learn from a lot of amazing channels, and we highly recommend you check out her playlist. There's so many cool recipes in there that are definitely worth checking out.
Hi, I'm Trey, and we have live music every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you like our music, you can also check out our music channel, which is Vineyard Chicks instead of Vineyard Chicks Homestead, and I would love to see you there.